Hi guys, Tami here. Welcome to our Saturday show, secret recipe. So today it's a little different. Well, it's the same idea. So there's a recipe that I don't know what it is. They shop for the ingredients. They put them in these bags over here. I don't know what the ingredients are. And so I'm just going to pull the ingredients out and try and make a recipe. And the idea is to hope that my recipe is close or similar to the one that they chose. The thing that's different about this one is normally somebody here in the house, they'll pick it out of one of the recipe books. But from what Shane told me was that somebody sent this one in. So he didn't tell me who or any kind of hint, but I do have hints here. They give me a few hints, and I think that's about it.
Yep, that's
So
pretty much it.
let's see what we have. Oh, I always forget this part. Let me just turn on my chat just in case somebody's talking.
And if you want to take a look at what your hint categories were.
Okay, let's see the hint categories. Oh, let me turn this down. Sorry. Favorite restaurant in San Diego. Okay, I think I already know that one. How many shots you have to take for each hint?
What that means is if you use any of those hints to include the hint of how many shots you have to take the corresponding amount of shots.
Well, that isn't fair.
I think it's fair.
How
I made the
many?
rules.
How many wedges? I don't know what that means. Type and type of tool for cooking.
And also, please note there's two different bags. One bag is the recipe sent in by the viewer. The other bag is something weird that your daughter wanted to add.
Okay.
And none of these hints have anything to do with what your daughter wanted to add.
She didn't give me a hint?
No hints. Except for what kind of food it is.
Okay, so this
You want to use any of your hints to start off with?
Well, I want to look at the ingredients first.
Okay.
So let's see what we have. Garlic, butter, I don't know what that is. Parsley? I don't know. I know what I'm going to do with it already, but I'm not real sure what that. It's green, so I'm going to use it like parsley. I'm not sure what it is. Do you guys know what this is? Looks like little heart shapes. Not sure. Okay, so that's one thing. So let's see what's in this bag. Oh, they also gave me measurements, but not what blah. Can't even talk today. Sorry, guys.
Is your mouth kind of dry? Do you need a drink?
What measurements go with what ingredients? So let's look in this bag and see what we have. We have Colby Monterey Jack cheese, sausage, bell pepper, this looks like a Anaheim chili, either Anaheim or poblano. An onion, and some eggs. So, what?
Oh, I thought you were going to throw the trash in.
Oh, there you go.
I guess you can reuse
So
it.
looking at these ingredients with the eggs and everything, I would probably do either frittata or some kind of scramble, maybe. Let's see, what does this say? 4 whole. I don't know. I don't have 4 eggs. A 1/4 cup of something, probably cheese. 1 package, I guess, of the sausage. 1 whole and 1 cup. I think I'm short a measurement.
The 2 things are your preference as to how much you want to put in there.
Okay, well, so I think what I'm going to start with is this poblano or Anaheim. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'm going to put it on the fire because I like mine roasted. So I'm just going to set that on the flame, let that go. Don't do that. And I'm going to get a bowl to mix these eggs up. The only thing is what I was thinking I was going to make with the butter and the garlic. I don't see how it goes with this dish. So I might be making the wrong thing.
I mean, you do have hints, so you can look.
Oh, I do have hints. I always forget the hints. So I'm going to go with the type of tool for cooking.
Okay.
Skillet. Okay, that wasn't helpful. What type? Breakfast? Mexican.
Poblano catching on fire.
It should be. It takes a little bit. Yeah, you told me this was going to be a quick recipe, but... Well, while we're waiting on that, I am going to start chopping up some stuff.
I love that you're going to wait till the end to see how many shots you have to take now. You've executed 2 hints.
I don't think that's fair, so I'm just ignoring that.
No. You once you pulled the first hint down, you executed the contract.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that rule.
Yeah, the rule's right there.
Let me flip my stuff.
What if I make you a deal, instead of having to do how many, whatever that is, you just have to do that many gulps of your cup?
Okay, so how many shots do I have to take? 2.
Per hint.
Per hint? Well, I can't do it all at once. Well, then you need
so
to
you
give
want
me...
to do 4 shots, or you want to do 4 gulps of your drink? Because your drink does have a little booze in it. A smidge.
Say that again?
I said, do you want to do 4 shots or 4 gulps of your drink? Because your drink
Well,
does
my
have a
drink
little
is
booze.
pretty strong.
That's all I'm saying.
so
You want to do 4 gulps of that?
I'm thinking yes, but I need, I really need something that's not alcohol.
Well, drink your 4
Micah
gulps.
Antoinette says, bet that pepper is smelling great. It is smelling great. I love charred peppers. I'm just charring it directly on the flame. I can use one of these little plastic bags. Let me get the bell pepper out of here.
Yo, gulps, my friend.
I'm going to use this bag for my pepper. I'm just going to put it over here to the side for now. Well, that is burning up. Can I get a plastic bag that I could put here for trash, please?
Yeah. Yeah, once you take your
Peppers char directly on the fire. Peppers char directly on the fire. What, did I say it twice?
I've got your chaser after you do your golf.
Okay, so I gotta take a couple drinks because I took some hints, which I wasn't aware that was the rule. So. Whew, that was 3. Okay, let me wash this pepper off. Excuse me, guys. Can I get a knife, please? The pepper's almost ready.
What kind of knife did you want?
To chop with?
I don't know. You said a knife. This one work?
Give me the second one on the first row.
This one?
Second one. Oh my gosh.
This is the second one. First row. First one, second one.
1, 2.
No, that's the third one.
Nope, that's not how I do it.
Well, you do it wrong.
Let's check on my pepper. It's looking pretty good. Alright, I'm going to put that in a bag. Hopefully this is not too wimpy. I think it'll be alright. I've used them before. So I'm just going to put that in there and close it up. And what this is doing is steaming the pepper, and then it'll be easier to peel. Alright. So I'm just going to cut this pepper.
Are there any tricks to cutting a pepper that people should know, or is it pretty much just however you want to cut it?
It's however you want to cut it. I have done it in kind of a neat way where you kind of cut it all the way around and it just leaves the white part, but I didn't do that today. One thing is I always cut it with the flesh up instead of the skin, because sometimes when you cut on the skin it's hard to get through. But if you cut on the flesh side, it's much easier. So I'm just going to chop these. I think I need to sharpen my knife. My knife isn't very sharp today. I don't know if you guys saw my video on Wednesday. We done garlic steak bites. They were very delicious. If you missed it here on Twitch, you can watch it on my YouTube channel, channel TL71. Oh, Micah Antoinette says, good tip, thank you. Okay, get this chopped.
Phenomenal, she said.
What's it say? I can't even read it.
Says that one was great. She saw it, she made it, and they were phenomenal.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. We enjoyed it. So I'm just cutting up this bell pepper. I'm still trying to think about this butter and garlic thing, because to me, in my mind, when I saw it, the first thing I thought of was a compound butter. But that doesn't seem to go with this dish, so I would assume that whatever I was making would go with this dish. So I'm a little confused on that point. They may be two different dishes. I mean, they are two different dishes, but in my mind, I just figured, why would I be making a compound butter if it didn't go with what I was cooking? Doesn't make sense to me.
So you got some new watchers. Do you want to let them know what you think you're making?
Hi, Marilyn. I think this is the secret recipe show, so I don't know what the recipe is. But from the ingredients, I think I'm making maybe a frittata or maybe a scramble.
You do have 2 more hints.
I do have 2 more hints, but unfortunately the hints say that I have to take 2 shots. Oh, I owe you one. That I have to take 2 shots if I take a hint. So I don't know if I want to do that. I guess I could get this sausage cooking. I know that's going to take a little bit. But I'm trying to think, if I'm going to do a frittata, I really need a pan that can go in the oven. God, only 4 eggs though. That's not very many eggs. Let's see.
Didn't one of your hints tell you what piece of cookware you should be using?
Huh?
One of your hints told you what piece of cookware you should be using, right?
Yeah, skillet. That's what I'm getting.
I said pan.
Well, I wanted one that I can put in the oven, but probably I don't need that. Let's see. That's okay that you're late. I'm glad to see that you're here, Tina. Well, I hope it's good. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of guessing. So we have bell pepper, onion, sausage, cheese, and then this is a separate little recipe. I'm not sure. It's butter, garlic, and this green stuff that looks like hearts. Look. This is what the leaves look like. Looks like a little heart to me. That doesn't taste familiar. Tastes like parsley, but it doesn't look like parsley. So I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just trying to get this bell pepper cut up. Oh, I probably should put this on so it could start cooking. Give me one moment. I just need a different knife. Right in your face. Sorry. Alright. Let's just get this in the pan. Did you give me that bag I asked for?
I did. You took it. I'll give you another one.
I don't know where it went.
Here, another one. This is for trash?
Yes, thank you. All right. It has not been revealed. I'm not sure what this is. My ingredients are bell pepper, onion, cheese, sausage, poblano pepper, maybe an Anaheim. I think it's a poblano pepper. I already grilled that and I have it steaming so we can get the skin off. I got the sausage going. Can you give me a spatula, please? Thank you. I'm just, it hasn't even started cooking yet. I'm just kind of mushing it up here. Got to get the sausage going. My pepper is steaming. I got the bell pepper going over here. I'm going to cut the onion.
So are you doing anything to not cry? Any tips or just going at it regular?
Onion doesn't bother me, so I don't have any tips on that.
So you have no soul. That's what they say on the internet. People
Really?
don't cry, have no soul. Onions.
Well, onions don't make me cry.
So it's not beef and broccoli.
No, definitely.
1800 was asking.
Definitely not beef and broccoli. I have no beef. All I have is some sausage, and I have that starting on the stove. My idea is that this is either like a scramble or a frittata. Scramble would be quicker, so that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, because if I do a frittata, I would have to start that on the stove and finish it in the oven. So I think I'm going to just do a scramble. So I'm just going to get these onions cut up. Got my sausage going, and I'm going to add these to the sausage here momentarily. This onion is not being cooperative. It's slippery, little slippery sucker today. Not cutting very well. I don't like that piece. They're like slick. I don't like that. So I got the onion, the bell pepper. I can get some eggs going. I'm going to beat some eggs up here.
Cut your trash bag right by you if you're still filming. So.
Oh, well. I guess I can do that. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend. My husband and I went to Tulsa today to meet our friend Juan. We went and took him a box of stuff for him to take back to our family in Atlanta. You know what's not here? Any kind of spices. I gotta have at least salt and pepper. So I got the egg going. Let me stir this sausage. Get this sausage going. Get it broke up here. Break it up a bit, and then I'm going to put the onion and bell pepper in here. Oh, you know what else this could be? Maybe not.
You have hints. You have hints.
I do have hints. Okay. I was thinking that we could make like little egg bites in a muffin tin. That might be interesting. It does seem like some lean sausage. There's hardly any grease in it.
What the package says?
I think it's just regular sausage. Breakfast sausage, wasn't it?
I was thinking that too. It didn't look like it had much fat in there at all. It hasn't figured it out yet.
Yeah, I'm going to add this to my sausage. And that was just my onion and bell pepper that I had cut up. Put that in there while that's cooking up. And then while that's getting together, I'm going to peel my poblano pepper. Should be. Hopefully. So now that it's charred and it's steamed, see the skin just comes right off. And just get that peeled. Alright, that looks pretty good. There's a little pieces left on there. That's not going to hurt it. So let me just wash my hands, and then I'll get that chopped up and put in the skillet.
What kind of food is Tulsa known for? You know what? I really can't tell you what kind of food Tulsa is known for. Can you tell me?
I don't know.
I mean, there's a bunch of barbecue places. I mean, just Oklahoma's generic barbecue.
I think the state plate or food is chicken fried steak, I believe, is what I saw. Have you heard that?
No, I thought we were like an onion burger or something.
Well, they have that too, but I'm pretty sure I saw that chicken fried steak is like one of the main foods.
Well, we ended up having what? I had some really good fish and chips in an Irish pub, and you had what, a Carl's Jr. chicken sandwich?
It was a chicken sandwich at the Irish pub, and it was a grilled chicken breast with Guinness barbecue sauce, Irish cheddar, and Irish bacon, which is rasher. Had that.
So it was a little bit of a keto-ish meal, but you know, Irish pub, went ahead and had a little non-keto snack for lunch. I'm a huge fan of the fish and chips.
Wash my hands again. Sorry, guys.
There you go. Washing the hands.
No washing the hands.
Drying the hands.
Can you quit following me?
Around.
Yeah, quit following me. Okay. So I'm just going to cut this up and add it to.
So 1800. What kind of food do you like? What kind of foods? What kind of cuisine is your favorite?
That's a good question.
It is a very good question.
That's a good question for everybody.
Asian, Southwestern.
Oh, Asian and Southwestern. I don't make much Asian dishes. I don't really know how, but I have tried a few. I mean, I've tried to cook a few, and they came out pretty well. I made these lettuce cups. What were they? Do you remember?
Like the Thai lettuce cup thingies?
Was it Thai?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so delicious. You like cooked up the meat till it was kind of crispy, and it had garlic and ginger. I loved it.
So Asian and Southwestern, have you ever made like a fusion dish? Like maybe like a Southwestern egg roll or something? This seems like that'd be an easy, something I've seen on menus, like at Chili's or something. That's kind of a fusion.
Yeah, there's a lot of restaurants that do fusion nowadays.
Oh, Italian. You know what you're going to have to do, Tami? We were talking about it. It's going to have to be a recipe.
Lasagna?
Yes.
Oh, I made this really good keto lasagna the other day. It was so good.
It was what, with mozzarella? You made the noodles out of mozzarella and what else?
Eggs and mozzarella. And then I just mixed that together and baked it for the noodle.
I think they're planning on having that be the next couple of weeks. We're going to do the noodles as a YouTube exclusive video, and then you'll use those to make your lasagna for one of your Tami cooks, right?
That was the plan. I was going to do the noodles separate because the noodles take a while because you have to bake them and then you have to make sure they're really cool before you can use them. I'm just trying to break up this sausage because since I neglected it, it's kind of balled up here.
Keep that sausage, Tami. You can do it.
And then after I get this broke up a little bit, I'm just going to put the other pepper in here because it looks like it's pretty much cooked. It's just kind of too big a hunks. But my bell pepper is still kind of crunchy. I don't know about you, but I don't mind crunchy. I like a little bit of bite to it instead of it being all soft and just soft.
That's what she said.
Soft and slimy. All right, I'm gonna add the other chili in there. All right. Wash your hands again.
Oh, I forgot to move the camera over for a hand wash cam. Like what is that? Brendan Taylor guy we watch, and they do the bathroom review, Jake's bathroom review. We can do Tami's hand wash camera.
So that's looking pretty good. There's a couple of still some big hunks I'm trying to get rid of here. Yeah, so we had a nice trip to Tulsa. We went to a couple antique stores, which was fun. We also met with a friend of Shane's to make a trade, right?
Yeah, we get some half-naked man dolls.
Let's see, what else did we do? Oh, so at the antique store, I did get a little Pyrex pie plate, but it was like this big. It was small. It was so cute. So I got that, and I also got, I don't know if you know what they are, but around 1973, they put out these character glasses. Pepsi did. I think it was Pepsi,
Yeah,
right?
I think it's Pepsi.
And so whenever I see one at the antique store, I usually pick it up if it's around $5.
And it's we've been collecting all of the character glasses, but the ones that she's talking about are the Warner Brothers ones: Pepe Le Pew, Sylvester the Cat, Tweety Bird, Yosemite Sam, Bugs Bunny, obviously, Elmer Fudd. But yeah, we saw a couple of them. We saw one that we kind of wanted, but the price was a little bit out of your. Sticking to that $5 to $8 range, and this was $10, and you're like, I'm not spending that $2 on this. That looks really good, and it's 10 times better than the one I have at home.
Well, I don't like to spend too much. I thought, because that one was what, $12.50. I'm gonna add a little salt and pepper to these eggs.
Yes, Looney Tunes, a bunch of those. We also collect. What was it? Arby's, Pizza Hut, and we have all the McDonald's ones and McDonald's characters, but we have the DC ones, and then there's the Smurf ones.
Yeah, the superheroes are also around the same time as the Looney Tune ones.
Yeah, I think it was like early 70s to like 82, 80 something. They kind of got rid of them and went to all the plastic stuff. But it's when they used to give these glass tumblers with your drink when you went to Pizza Huts and Wendy's and Burger Kings and stuff. Well, yeah, that was pretty cool. Get to a couple different. We went there in this flea market. I was really hoping they had this Faust playbill from like 4 years ago when we were there. It was like $300 or $400, and if they still had it, which I knew they probably wouldn't. But if they did have it, I was going to try to lowball them, since it's been sitting there for like 4 years, but it was just original artwork.
Can you hand me the cheese grater, please?
Yeah. Where's that?
In that cupboard. Sorry about that. I was just grabbing a piece of wax
paper. We have some original artwork for the Faust play. I'm a huge fan of the old playbills and stuff, the old play posters. Those are hard to come by these days.
I'm going to grate this cheese. I'm going to turn this down because that's about done. I need to put the eggs in, but I want to have the cheese ready before I've done that.
Don't forget you still owe us a drink.
I owe you a drink.
You do have 2 more hints if you want to see what you're doing right or wrong.
Um, sorry, I can't help myself. I love cheese. I think I will take another hint. I mean, I've already gone so far with what I'm making already. It's I'm at the point of no return. How many wedges? 4 wedges. I don't even know what wedges mean, so I'm obviously making the wrong thing.
So that's every hint. 2 gulps.
Let's see. Favorite restaurant, I already know what this is. It's Spice House.
So,
And
what was your favorite thing to eat? Your favorite meal?
my favorite meal at Spice House was the frittata. But because, well, I don't know. I could probably do it on top of the stove.
Are you sure you have to do it on top of the stove?
Because normally what I do is I'll add the eggs and then put the cheese and stuff, and then I put it in the oven to finish.
Like maybe you cook it for 10 minutes or so, and then you put the cheese and stuff and you stick it in the broiler for a few to something like that?
I usually just put it in the oven.
There's 2 people in this kitchen and one of them's read the recipe.
And you think I should put it under the broiler? Okay, so I added some salt and pepper. There were no spices here on my ingredients, but I can't do eggs without salt and pepper. They're just too plain.
Well, you want to add our current favorite ingredient as well?
Our current oh no, it doesn't need that because it has the chili pepper.
I haven't even got them out yet, Mike Antoinette.
No, I already did it. You missed it.
Oh, I missed it? Okay.
You missed it. Yes, the salt and pepper shakers are very cool. You guys are going to get tired of saying that, of hearing it, the people that watch this every week, but I got it from our friends in Texas, from Aaron and Tracy, and I love these salt and pepper shakers. I am so happy they bought that for me. I really like it.
I will go as far as to officially say right now, Tami, without any approval, that if your team, your viewers, your followers can help build you to affiliate status, we will run a giveaway. And I will buy and give away 1 set of salt and pepper shakers to one of your followers once we hit that affiliate status on your page.
Oh, awesome. I know you guys would love them because they're just great. It's so much fun to just press the button instead of having to crank. But
Didn't you say an emoji?
oh my gosh, stop it. He's always saying something crazy. Sorry about that.
And you're the one that said crank and push a button. It's easier.
Oh my goodness.
The salt and pepper shakers. You have a dirty mind. You need to get
I
back
didn't say anything.
You need to get back to beating your sausage.
My sausage is ready. I'm just getting this cheese done. And then I'm going to add the eggs. I think this little piece is left for me.
All the dogs are down there. All these little puppies are on the floor.
They're like, are you going to put some cheese down for me?
I would show the puppies, but I was told not to show Tami's feet because she's wearing
have
comfy
slippers
slippers
on.
on.
I'm wearing my slippers. What did I tell you not to show my slippers?
People want to see puppies.
You're so wrong. Okay, so I got my cheese grated. I got my sausage ready. I am going to pour the eggs in. Let me make sure this is all. The only problem that I see is that this recipe that they gave me called for 4 eggs. And this pan that I have, when I pour these eggs in, it's not going to be like frittata thickness. It's going to be pretty thin.
So you're going to deviate, since it's not really going to, it's going to look more like a weak omelet?
I think I should add a couple eggs.
You're a rebel.
Just because I'm using too big a pan.
Adding eggs and chili flakes. You
Because
are a crazy person.
this pan can go into the oven, that's why I'm using it. But let me add a couple eggs. So instead of 4 eggs, I'm going to do 6.
So anybody else in the chat collect anything interesting? Like Pyrex or any kind of cookware, any kind of nerdy little glasses?
I think I'm going to add just a little bit more salt. Let me rinse my hands off.
That's right.
No. Okay.
I'm going to do a whole Twitch channel just of washing hands.
Well, I just rinsed my hands. I didn't actually
That's a whole separate channel. One channel for washing, then you have to switch over to the other channel for rinsing, and then the third channel for drying.
All right. Now I'm going to add these eggs to the sausage. Let me whip up. All right, I'm just going to pour this in. And even that amount of eggs is not enough for a frittata. Not in this pan.
So the first victim of the mystery keto recipe was choosing the wrong size pan, because now it really just does look like an omelet with a bunch. It's like the world's best omelet you might get at Golden Corral with like all the meat.
So even though I believe that this recipe is supposed to be a frittata, I'm using the wrong size pan for the amount of eggs. Even though I added 2 more eggs instead of the 4 eggs, I have 6 eggs. It's not enough for this size pan, so it looks like really flat. I'm not putting it in the oven. I'm just going to end up just cooking the egg here.
So you have that second mystery thing.
Yes.
Since you have all that, is that something that you can make, saute up, and then throw that in there as well?
No.
Or maybe serve it on top?
I don't know. It might be good on. I don't think it needs butter.
I mean, I don't know what that 4-leaf clover looking thingy is.
I'm not sure, but to me, when I see butter, garlic, and an herb, to me that means compound butter. So I mean, I guess
in theory you could call this a bunch of cheese, flip it, call it keto breakfast pizza.
Well, I guess I could if I left it like this, just mush it down
You
here.
mushed it down, threw a bunch of cheese on top, and then you flipped it, let the cheese solidify.
Let's give it a minute on the stove, and then I'll put the cheese and put it in the broiler. And then we'll have a breakfast pizza, maybe.
The dogs can smell the sausage. Adrian wants some deliciousness.
Just let this cook up a little bit, and then I'm going to throw it in the oven with a little bit of cheese. Yeah, if this was a frittata, I'd have a few more eggs because it needed to at least cover the ingredients. At least for me, that's how I would make.
Now, I'm not a big fan of mushrooms, but I think we have some mushrooms left over. Did you want to think about adding some mushrooms?
No, because I would have sauteed them first.
Earlier. Gotcha.
I wouldn't put them in now. I would saute them and try and get some of the water out before. But yeah, mushrooms would be totally delicious in this, but I would have had to put it in earlier. All right.
Hey, you moved on me.
Huh?
Said you moved on me.
That's my piece of cheese. Okay, I'm going to move this cheese over here. I'm going to give that a minute to do its thing. And then I'm going to put it in the broiler to brown. So, I still don't know what these are. I'm going to chop these up. Can you give me another knife on the right hand side, second one from the top?
This one?
Yep, no, second one from the top.
This is the second one from the top.
Well, that's in the wrong spot then.
This one?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Alright, so I'm just going to chop this up just a little bit. What am I making with these? All I can think with the 3 ingredients I was given is compound butter. I don't know that I'm right. I don't know. But I'm just going to chop.
You sound so sad right there.
I'm just going to chop it up. And I'm going to put this together. This is a lot of green, though. This is a lot of green for that amount of butter. I think only half of this.
But then you got to think what you're going to do with the other half. I guess you can see what it tastes like, and then you can figure out what you want to do with the other half.
I don't even know what this is.
Anybody in the chat know what that is?
Somebody earlier said basil, but this doesn't look like the basil that I grow. It has a funny scent. I really don't know what this is. Let's see, what does this say? It doesn't sound like compound butter. Maybe you only need a little butter. Looks like something you can find in the yard. Well, it doesn't look like basil. And I have basil and cilantro in the garden, and this is not it. I don't even know what it is. It has a funny smell.
Seems so defeated.
Well, because I'm not sure what to do with it, but these 2 ingredients, green and garlic and butter, to me means compound butter. So I would make a compound butter, wrap it in. Oh, let me check this. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Now I'm just going to put the cheese. And I'm just going to put this into the oven. Back up, please, so I can get in here. Woo! That's heavier than I thought it was. I need a...
All those extra eggs you put in.
That shouldn't take long because I had the broiler on. And the oven isn't closed because it's too big for my...
Bottom one maybe, or are they both same size?
This is the only one that has a broiler. There we go.
No. Oh, I guess it is.
Yeah, it's closed. Yes, I do. I love that pan.
Did you see what did you see the comment before it?
The comment before it said, sourced from your garden. From my garden?
That's what the word "your" means.
I don't know what it is because is this edible? Because I've already ate some.
You've already had edibles.
Well, because I only have certain things in my garden and this is not one of them. So what is this?
I guess it's...
Are you trying to kill me?
I didn't pick it out. Don't look at me. This is your daughter. She said yes.
Yes, what? That you're trying to kill me? Or yes, that...
It's edible.
Are you sure? We Googled it. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make this second recipe. I don't know. Okay, I give up. You need to tell me what this is. Tell me what this ingredient is.
I honestly don't know. I was told, it was a secret to me. I was just told that it was in a bowl.
All I know is that it tastes green. Tastes like leaves.
I'm thinking probably Sylvia the slasher probably picked them.
Let me check on this cheese.
That's good.
All right.
Look at that.
So that's our skinny frittata because I used too big a pan. That's looking pretty tasty.
I mean, that's total keto now. It's just like handfuls of cheese and meat and a little bit of egg to keep it together.
Yes, it is totally a keto dish.
So, yeah, I was thinking, when you were thinking your original thing about the little muffin tins, that probably would have worked better for what you ended up actually doing it for, huh?
The muffin tins would have worked, but normally when I do an egg bite, I add a little cream or something kind of creamy, so it's not just egg. But since there wasn't that much egg in this, this should be pretty delicious. And I can't wait to try it. I don't know what to do with this because I'm afraid of this ingredient. It doesn't taste good.
Well, maybe that's why you were given stuff to make it taste better. Do your chefy.
Well, I can cook it down like I do spinach.
You're on right now. You are sitting there on the Guy Fieri randomizer TOC 7.
Then I would cook it down with some butter and garlic. That's what I would do.
Go for it.
I'm just afraid of this ingredient.
I mean, worst problem, we just call 911.
Well, I've already eaten some.
I mean, I know how to get
taste it.
I know how to get CPR.
Do you remember? It's been a long time.
Yeah, just put my mouth in your mouth, wiggle the tongue around. Isn't that how it works?
That's not exactly.
That's not CPR?
No, it is not.
You're doing it wrong all these years.
Who you been doing it to? Huh?
I give you CPR all the time.
It's not poisonous, we promise. Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be reclipped and called Poisonous or Not.
Okay, I'm going to cook down according to Google.
That's the thing that's the scariest. According to Wikipedia, it's not poisonous.
So, I'm trying to think what plant that I have.
Whatever 14-year-old who was updating Wikipedia on that decided it wasn't poisonous.
I'm trying to think what plant has greened in my yard. The only green plants as I can think on the side of the garage. Is this the plant from the side of the garage?
The one's poisonous?
The poisonous one?
Legitimately the one that they're like is poisonous.
I'm going to cook this up just for you, Micah Antoinette. Or should I say, Slasher Sylvia?
Speaking of that, you did something kind of fun today, didn't you? You started building your very first DVD character.
I did play Dead by Daylight today, and I did a horrible job. I am not very good at it. But
now you got your own character and everything to start building up.
so I'm melting about 3 tablespoons of butter in a pan. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. And then I'm going to add this mystery ingredient that I have no idea if it's poisonous or not. Google says it's not.
You might have to take another drink before you try it. To clean your throat.
Oh, can you give me a spatula, please? Because I got a dirty one. Thank you very much. So I'm just going to cook this garlic up just for about 1 or 2 minutes. Usually it doesn't take that long. And then I'm going to put the mystery greens in there. So this is the mystery ingredient. Again, looks kind of like a heart to me, the leaf. Not exactly, but sort of. Some of them looked more like they went in there that looked more like a heart.
Kind of wilts like spinach a little bit.
It does wilt like spinach.
Blend that up and use it like an oil or something. Like use it for like in a pesto or something.
Well, if I like the flavor, that would be a good idea, but I didn't care for the flavor of it. The garlic might fix it. Put a little salt.
Bacon.
Bacon is always good. Little salt.
I think the funniest thing about this salt and pepper shaker is the light.
That's so you can see what you're doing.
No, I know, but it's just, I never thought to have like a tracking light for my salt and pepper shakers.
So this is wilting up just like spinach, looking pretty good. All I can smell is garlic, so that's a good thing. So I think that's it for that. Can you give me a little a saucer?
You want a plate?
A saucer?
I know, but did you want me to also grab you a plate so you can cut a piece here for Tami?
Yes, please. All right.
Put the plate behind you, babe.
So here is our mystery green that I have no idea what it is. Fried it up with a little butter and garlic for a little side.
Like I said, it is from the garden, Sylvia the Slasher. Sylvia the Slasher's online saying it is from the garden.
I need another one. I am just using up the spatulas today. All right. Did you guys see this? This is just beautiful. Sausage frittata. And we're just gonna
Sausage frittata.
Skinny, yeah, it's a little skinny because I used too big of a pan. But I wasn't sure. I don't have very many pans that can go from stove to oven. So let's
That looks
just,
like a wedge.
that is a wedge. That's a big wedge. I'm gonna cut it in half.
So if that was in a smaller pan, how many wedges do you think you'd probably make out of that?
Oh, I don't know, 4. And I got too many wedges here, so there you are. It looks like pizza.
That's what I was thinking. It does look like a breakfast pizza. It reminds me of the breakfast pizzas at
I think it looks pretty good though.
Corral, yeah.
Excited to try it. Let me get a spork.
A spork?
A fork.
I thought they said a spork.
I don't have any sporks. All right. So let's try this one and then we'll look at our surprise one. Well, they're all a surprise.
A little bit of cheese pull.
Hot. This is really good. I can really taste the chili in it, which I love. I love charred chilies. Probably if I was to make it again, of course, I would make it in a smaller pan so it wouldn't be so thin. And I might add maybe a couple tablespoons of cream to the eggs just because I prefer it, but it's good just the way it is. Really like it. Sorry, I'm gonna take another bite. That's our mystery ingredient. Still not sure what that green is, but I fried it up in some butter with a little bit of garlic.
Apparently it's from your garden. And
I should have plated it with this frittata because it would have looked very lovely together. A little side to your, but I didn't. So let's see what this tastes like. I think it needs a squeeze of lemon. Tastes different cooked than it did raw.
Did we wash that?
She washed it, yes.
Oh. I was going to say that could. So what would you equate it to?
Actually, it doesn't need the lemon. You can really taste it. Kind of gives kind of a lemony, kind of has a lemony taste. And then with the garlic and butter, it's not bad. it's not horrible. I could eat it if I was starving.
So if you were on naked in a parade,
if I was on naked and afraid, I would eat it.
You should get a little bite of your frittata, a little bite of that, and see if it adds or subtracts.
I probably would not make this one again, even though, I mean, it didn't turn out horrible. But I think it's more scary to me that I don't know what it is. But tastes okay. But the frittata is pretty tasty, just needed to be a little thicker in a bigger pan. I mean smaller pan, sorry. So are you going to tell me what my recipe was supposed to be?
So if you put that down and you grab your phone, I sent you 3 pictures, and your recipe is courtesy of your mother-in-law, Deborah L. Miner in Big Bear, California.
And where did you send it to me on?
It's either going to be on your Facebook or your message. You only have 2 things to look at. So I sent you a picture.
Well, it's not on Messenger.
Oh my goodness. Turn your phone up.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm not. Oh, here it is.
I think you should have to drink again because it took you forever.
Okay, so this is what it's supposed to look like.
Oh, pause. Micah Antoinette saying they are white clovers.
Oh, white clovers. Yeah, I've never had that before. So this is what it's supposed to look like. I'm not sure if you guys can see that.
Put your phone down. Shot.
Well, like I said, if I would have used a smaller skillet, it would have been thicker, which would have been good. I kind of like the specks from putting it under the broiler. This picture doesn't seem to have that. They probably just put it under there to melt it. It is a cheddar sausage frittata. The picture is kind of blurry, but that's what it's supposed to be. I can't really see it real well.
There should be a third one.
Oh, is there a third one?
It's a pretty simple recipe. Basically, it was just scramble the eggs up.
Oh, there we go. This one's a little better. Cheddar sausage frittata. I don't think you'll be able to see it on there. So that's what the original recipe was.
We'll put it in comments or something somewhere. On the YouTube channel, we'll have the original recipe along with your version.
But I think it came out pretty well. Without reading the recipe, I think mine tastes pretty good, except it's too thin. Like I said, a smaller pan, and it would have been closer to the original recipe. But it tastes pretty good, and I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this video. I had a good time making it, and I hope if you are watching this on the replay on YouTube on channel TL71 that you like and subscribe, and if you're watching this live on Twitch, please, I always forget
tell
what
all
it's
your
called.
people, because what's going to happen if you get your affiliate status, you get your 50 followers, you get at least 4 people watching all the time, you get your hours on there. What are we going to give to the people?
We're going to give them one of these awesome salt and pepper shakers that I got as a gift. We will gift it to you.
Yes, all you got to do, once we hit affiliate status, we will run a raffle to everybody who's a follower, and we will gift one of those to one lucky winner.
So
you guys
please follow us on Twitch, and we can get this going.
Pimp out my wife for your cooking purposes.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a great time, and I'm looking forward to finishing this pan of
finish that cup real quick.
Awesome frittata. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. See you next time. Bye. Cheers.